Ladies and gentlemen, I believe this is it. Yes, this is it. Main event time. That little cage out there. That's not so small, but that's a cage. That cage is going to hold Mike Miller and Abudadein. That was part of the deal. That was part of the bargain that the assassin made to Rip Oliver to get this match. When Rip Oliver came up here and said, yeah, I'll give you a title match, but you got to put your mask on the line. The assassin came back and said, all right, I'll put my mask on the line, but you got to put your goons in that cage out there. And that's exactly what's going to happen. Mike Miller and Abudadein will be in the cage. There'll be no interference in this match whatsoever. That means, hey, it is going to be total war in the middle of the ring. Don Owen will make the announcement of our main event, and I'm sure he'll have a few things to say why this main event is on television, and possibly some of the things that led up to it. The assassin is ready. Rip Oliver now coming to the crowd, and behind him, Mike Miller and Abudadein, and they, of course, will be caged, and the Crippler will be in the ring with the assassin. It's title versus mask. The referee for our main event will be NWA referee Sandy Barr. But we've got people on their feet in here. We've got the banners coming out now, signs all over the place. Now Rip Oliver wants to
As far as I'm concerned, Don Owen, you could take this little red cage and put it out in the junkyard somewhere. I said title versus mask, and that's it. As far as the people of the Pacific Northwest are concerned, all the men from the dressing room will put these two egg-sucking dogs in that cage.
Well, there's Miller and Abudadein having their say now with Rip Oliver. Oh, look at this. Ricky Santana, Scott Doring, they just came up behind Miller and Abudadein, and they... Oh, that's the Pro Wrestling Police Force putting the rest of the clan behind bars right there.
We're not a bunch of monkeys.
Oh, Rip Oliver is... He's not too happy about this entire thing, nor are Miller and Abudadein. Don Owen will make the announcement now of our main event. If Rip Oliver doesn't grab the microphone away from him.
Ladies and gentlemen,
look at the assassin.
the next event...
The bananas. He got a banana.
The next event will be one fall to a finish for the Northwest Heavyweight Championship. If Oliver loses, he loses the title. If the assassin loses, he loses his mask. That's agreement, and all that's what's going to be. And the rest of the clan has been locked up in there, so there's no interference.
There's one thing I want to make real plain, real clear. I know the assassin has had a lot of these matches. But when I finish shoulders 1, 2, 3, I want a chair right in the middle of the ring, boys, and I'm going to take that off. Everybody's going to see that ugly mug.
So this will be one fall to a finish for the title against the mask. Okay, let them go.
Don Owen was commenting earlier in the office that he doesn't think this thing's going to end here in the ring. He doesn't think it's going to
Oliver,
end.
you're forgetting one thing that you better tell all these people. It's easier said than done.
Good line. All right. Don Owen was saying he doesn't think this feud between the assassin and Rip Oliver is going to end until one of them actually cripples the other. Gets them out of the Northwest, out of the country, out of professional wrestling. He really, and I think I've got to agree with him about that. That could be very, very true because there's a tremendous amount of hatred between these two men. The assassin is really taunting Miller and Abudadein. He threw in a banana, which they didn't find very appealing. And now he's making faces at him and gestures, and the crowd, of course, has been helping. Miller's telling Oliver, go ahead and take that mask off of him. I wouldn't be surprised to see Oliver try to take that mask off during the match. Why not wait till see if he can beat him? Well, we may have a little bit of a boxing match now. You'll notice the right hand and wrist of Rip Oliver's is not in the cast, but it is taped very heavily. Now, what's Oliver going to do? He's going to go outside, going to confer with the rest of his clan. Who knows what in the world they're talking about? They may be planning a prison break there. You've got to be very, very careful. You cannot just take for granted or assume that Miller and Abudadein are safely tucked away. Not when you're dealing with the clan, because you don't know what you're dealing with. Well, those guys, there might not be a cage that can hold them. I tell you one thing, if they get out of that cage, the assassin is going to have a lot of help. Now both men lock up, and we're underway. This is our main event. Every match really is a main event. This is one fall to a finish. And as far as either one of these men are concerned, finish means finish. The crowd now romping and stomping. Boy, they are really, really fired up, and both of these men are fired up, too. The assassin against the ropes. That'll call for break, and Oliver tried to break the assassin's face and missed. Now look at the assassin. Just left, right, all over. Here comes a whip into the ropes. Goes Oliver, and he just took an assassin elbow coming off the ropes. The assassin. Yes, the assassin will seize every opportunity. You've got to remember, nobody knows Oliver like the assassin does. Nobody. The assassin go for the pin. 1, 2, and Oliver kicks out. The assassin and Oliver have been together for so many years. They were the original clan. According to Dutch Savage, it was the assassin who masterminded the entire clan, put the whole format together. So nobody knows Oliver the way the assassin knows Oliver. Knows his every thought, knows his every move. By the same token, Oliver knows the assassin just as well. So this isn't just a battle of the bodies, it's a battle of the minds. Who can outwit the other? Who can out-strategize the other? Look at the assassin, really pumping that crowd, getting them going. And they are. They don't need a whole lot of pumping. They got people around this entire arena on their feet right now. We got people in the bleachers. We got people standing outside that don't even have chairs. Because they don't have chairs, I guess they're going to be standing anyway. But we got people that do have chairs that are standing. And it certainly, you can tell that it's bothering Oliver right now. He keeps looking over towards that cage with just kind of a helpless look. The assassin comes back to another pop. Another right hand. And now he took the Band-Aid off the forehead of Rip Oliver and just wailed away on him. A right hand right in the middle of the forehead. Here he goes again. Boom, just like that. And out goes Oliver. Oliver did have a bandage across his forehead, but no more. He just got the assassin's boot across his forehead. And that doesn't feel nearly as good as a Band-Aid. Face first, boom, right into the mat, just like that. Right into the apron of the ring. The assassin, right into the cage. The assassin just threw Rip Oliver head first right into the cage. That's definitely adding insult to injury. And there wasn't a thing Oliver could do. There wasn't a thing that Miller or Abudadein could do. The assassin knows all too well, though, that you never know when you've got the best of Rip Oliver. Another right hand, and Oliver definitely hurting. He's got to be seeing stars right now. He's just collapsing out there in the ring. The assassin, another right hand right on the forehead. Right on the forehead. Opening up that old wound. There's a left hand. Another left hand just jabbing away. Jabbing away on Oliver's forehead. Boom, boom, boom. One right after another. Look at that. Oh, a right hand. Puts Oliver down. Going for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, that was close. Whew, that was close. Oh, this is... I wish you were here. I know it's exciting to watch on television. Boy, right here, right now. This is tremendously exciting. The assassin has now hurt his hand. He's got Oliver's blood on his hand. Oliver has blood all across his forehead. I'm sure that previous wound was compliments of the assassin. Oliver's outside. Throws the assassin and another right hand. And just staggers Oliver. Oliver falls face first on the concrete floor. Oliver he took 2 right hands out there and fell face first on the concrete. And the count is on. The count by referee Sandy Barr. If he gets to 20 without Oliver getting back in the ring, this baby is over. Oliver's face covered with blood, all coming from that forehead. There's the assassin one more time. You can see that wound is it's a gash up there. Oh, man, and the assassin is just working on it. One right hand after another. Oliver just hanging on right now. I think he's just trying to stay conscious. Trying to get up, but the assassin is right there and another smash right in the forehead. So far, it's been all assassin. The assassin wants that title. But I think more importantly, he just wants to hurt Oliver. He wants to cripple him. He wants to get him out of here. He doesn't want him in the Northwest or even in the country for that matter. And this personal vendetta runs very deep with the assassin. A headbutt on Oliver. Oliver got his leg out over that bottom rope. I think that's the only thing that saved him. He was close enough to get the leg over the bottom rope. I think it would have been all for Oliver now. Oliver drove that thumb into the midsection, and then he drove the thumb into the throat of the assassin. Just 2 quick jabs, but it were both of them with that thumb, with that bandaged thumb of Oliver. Really has staggered the assassin. Look how quick those are. Just hard, sharp jabs by Oliver, using that thumb that is just like a weapon in itself. And now Oliver turning those tables, a forearm smash across the back. Another forearm smash. The assassin coming back from the right hand. A left hand caught Oliver right on the jaw. A right hand staggers him. And Oliver comes back with a boot in the midsection. Oh, the assassin went clear up and over and out of the ring. Boy, he fell from about 10 feet. The assassin did. And landed hard on the concrete. Oliver slithering out of the ring like a snake. Oliver coming up behind the assassin. He doesn't even know he's there. He's got him. It's all outside now. Oh, into that cage, and the entire cage moved as Oliver threw the assassin head first into the cage. And that entire cage moved around. Now it looks like the assassin may be bleeding under that hood. I don't even know if he knows where he is. Both men are pretty groggy right now. Oh, a hard boot right side the head by Oliver. He just came at him like he was going for a field goal. Now Oliver and Sandy Barr having a few words. Miller and Abudadein have got the assassin. They've got him against that cage, and they're working on the assassin. I can't tell exactly what they're doing. Miller's doing most of the damage, whatever it is. The assassin has fallen once again to the concrete floor. When I said before, you may have them in a cage, but they can still be dangerous. Now look at this. Oliver's over there with the assassin against that cage. Oliver with a hard right hand right in the back of the assassin. And Miller's still working on this. Well, that broke it up. Sandy Barr put his foot to work. And that got Miller off of the assassin. Oliver throwing the assassin face first into the turnbuckle. Oliver with a reversal whip into the turnbuckle goes Oliver. And, he suckered the assassin right into that. And the assassin, boy, he went really up and over those ropes over there. Once again, landing hard on the concrete. Oh, boy, he gets right back up. He's right back in there. And he just nailed Oliver. Both of these men fighting each other's fights. Oh, the assassin fell under the weight of Rip Oliver. Ooh, took a 2 count. The assassin responding to the crowd now. The crowd with that fan power. Oliver looked like it was the thumb. We couldn't see it from here. But with the response of the reaction that the assassin has had to that punch, looked like it could have been the thumb going into the throat. That devastating thumb of Rip Oliver's. Oliver going for... Is he going to go for that shoulder breaker? Yes. Going to try to put the assassin away now. 1, 2, and the assassin got his foot over that bottom rope. And that forces a break. I think that Oliver thought that he had it. Oliver thought there was a 3 count. I think he's complaining to Sandy Barr that Sandy's not counting fast enough. Oliver comes back. He's going to choke the assassin. And the assassin once again put his foot over that bottom rope. I don't think the referee saw that. Oh, this thing has just been fierce. A double chop by Oliver. Down goes the assassin. 1, 2. Ooh, man, I tell you, Oliver almost had the assassin hooked in. We may have another main event going here between Oliver and Sandy Barr. Oliver going right back to work on the assassin. Whip into the rope. And he catches him. Going to go for another. Is he going to go for another shoulder breaker? The assassin is trying to pull himself out of it. And he's dead. Oh, a clothesline. A clothesline on Rip Oliver. The assassin, if he could get up now, he hurt himself on that. But he just about put Rip Oliver's head in the 10th row back by the concession stand. And he did hurt his arm on that. But he clotheslined Oliver something fierce. The assassin getting the crowd behind him. I think he's going to try to go for a pile driver. He's got Oliver up. No, he can't get him up. Oliver's blocking it. Oliver blocks it again. The assassin has really hurt his left arm. When he clotheslined Oliver, he also took a lot of force, took the full brunt of that. Now Oliver getting that thumb. Look out, look out. The assassin has to... Oh, Oliver missed on that one. There's 2 blocks by the assassin. 1, 2, 3. He's got him. The assassin picked Oliver up, dropped him over his shoulder, and that was it. That was it. The assassin is your new Pacific Northwest heavyweight champion. This place is going crazy. Everybody's on their feet. Look at these people. Can you get a shot of the crowd? These people are going nuts in here. Oliver's going crazy. The Klan is going crazy over there in that cage. Oh, baby. The assassin drawing on every bit of reserve strength that he had. He has he really has hurt his left arm and shoulder. But he's got the belt. We have a new Pacific Northwest heavyweight champion. We'll be back with more after this timeout.